Too many losing trades? The direction of your trade is turning the other way, right? You've entered the trade. Not anymore, traders. Welcome to the Strategy Creator series. Today we're gonna talk about another piece which we need to build a profitable trading setup. The volume indicator. Let's break it down. We are back on TradingView at the Euro US dollar 4-hour chart, and I just found this candlestick pattern just right here, which is actually perfect for today's video. As you can see here, it is the current price, and it's not long ago, approximately from the 13th December to beginning of January. I'm just about to mark the area so we can see it a little bit better, just right about here. And this dead zone is where it happens. Fail signals all over the place. This is the area you really don't want to be in, because your stop loss, of course, depends where you placed it, will trigger again and again, and your profits are melting away. In a perfect world, we want to see this, right? Nice movements, look at that. Or another example just below it, nice movements with a lot of pips in our pocket. What we're doing now is to add a simple vortex indicator. I've already done a video about it where we backtested it. If you haven't seen it, I just put the link in the description box below. So this indicator is not too bad for a confirmation indicator and to give us entries. And just a quick review, if the blue line is crossing the red one up, it is a signal to go long. If the red line is crossing the blue line up, it is a signal to go short. Now let's go over all signals we got here. The first one is a short, the second one right about here is a long signal. Then we have another short right behind it, another long signal right about here, and all of those signals would have been losses depending on where your stop loss would have been, but you see the signals are not stopping. They're all over the place at this short period of time. Another long signal here, and then finally we got a short signal here where we got, or where a nice movement is beginning to start, a nice short movement and a nice long movement here as well. Let's add finally a volume indicator to the chart and see what happens. So here it is. I'm gonna make a separate video about the best volume indicators the next days, don't worry, so make sure to check the next videos as well, as this one will be definitely in there too. And it's very simple to understand. We only want to enter trades when there's a lot of movement and therefore volume in the market. We want to see big moves. So if the bar is above the two lines and it is red, you are only allowed to enter short trades. If there's a green bar and the green bar is above the two lines, you can enter a long trade. If the bar is below the two lines or just below one of those two lines, like here or here, you are not allowed to enter a trade at all. And now what we're gonna do is let's just mark all the trade entry signals here the vortex indicator gave us. Just like here, the second one, the third one is a short signal. And this one didn't match up, but here we got another long entry right about here, another short, another long entry here, another short. It's unbelievable. Another long, another short, and right behind another long, and then this is it. We can take this one as well. It's just here, another short signal. Let's count those real quick. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 signals. And now we check if all of those trades would have been valid if we would have traded with the volume indicator implemented. At the first trade, the bar is below the two signal lines here at the volume indicator, so this trade wouldn't have been valid. So we just delete the line. Same at the next trade, not valid neither. We're gonna delete this as well. And the same at the next signal. We remove this too. And another short signal here. We're gonna remove this as well. Here we got a valid trade because the bar is right above the blue line. So we leave this. Here is a not valid signal. We're gonna leave this as well. The bar is clearly above the line. Here as well, another long entry. And those two are not valid. And the last one is below the line, so we're gonna remove this line as well. Out of 11 entry signals, we only have 3 left. Therefore, the volume indicator saved us from entering 8 possible losing trades, which is absolutely stunning. Now the magic comes together, traders. You are maybe reminding yourself at the baseline video. If not, I put it in the description box as well. We now add a moving average to the chart and we set the length to 100. And you may remember the baseline is showing us the current trend direction and we want to trade with the trend. So we are only allowed to enter a short if the market is under the line and long trades if the market is above it. So as this was a short signal, it is not valid. We remove this one too. The next one, same thing, short signal. The current market is above the line, so not valid neither. Last one, as you can see, is valid. So depending on where you would have placed the stop loss, this one would have been a win, but probably you would have placed the stop loss below the swing low and this would have been a lose. Let's check quickly if it worked the other way too. Did we get the big moves actually? Let's scroll a bit back and here the vortex gave us a long signal right about here. The volume indicator said yes, you can go, and look at that trade. We would have entered right about here. This is our trigger candle, and if we place the stop below the swing low right about here, we would have gotten a nice profit with a risk reward ratio from 1 to 1.5. And another one as well. This one, vortex says yes, but the volume says don't go, so we wouldn't have entered this trade. But here is another signal from the vortex. The volume indicator says yes, the bar is way above the 2 lines, so this would have been our trigger candle, and as you can see, a really nice move up and with a lot of pips, and easily gotten the 1 to 1.5 risk reward ratio. So just by adding a volume indicator, we avoided 10 possible losing trades, and the one which is left could have led us to a win or to a losing trade as well. It doesn't actually matter. Try it out, add some to your setup, tweak the settings so it fits to the rest of your algorithm. I hope you liked the video. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. See ya.